Okay, so I'm in the driveway. Here's what you see. Looks like they've got some chickens. I'm guessing they're going to take that. Here's the front area, front deck that you see in the pictures. There's one neighbor there. I don't see anybody across. I think they're complaining. That is, they're going to take that for the lower price. Looks like the base along the skirting along here is busted up, probably from weed whacking. That's to be expected, I think. Here's the road, CountryWalk. And here's neighbors down here. So we'll turn around and I'll walk around a little bit. I'm waiting for the listing agent, that's probably her right there, to come let me in. So it is fenced. They said they're going to take the swing set as well. For the price, I guess there's a swing set back here. So there's the back porch. Wood looks like it needs to be painted.
Sure. They're inside. They didn't leave. So
Oh.
I'm just going to go make sure the lights are turned on.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. Yeah, they don't have to leave. Okay, and then so here's the back fenced area. Everything looks fine. The wood looks okay. It just needs to be probably pressure washed and sealed at some point, just to preserve it. And let me run around to the other side of the house. So they've got these on concrete piers, which is good. Oh, there's a swing set they're taking. Those are not to code. You need less than 3 inches to be code, but you're paying cash, so it doesn't really matter. Here's underneath. Again, the skirting's all busted up, but it is what it is. And then there's the side area. All right, I'm gonna go inside. So I don't know if you saw this in the video, but this is just, it needs to be repainted. Looks like the siding could use pressure washing, but the wood looks fine. It just needs to be repainted. And they did have a screen door that's been removed off of there, and they've got a little bit of a spray foam or something there to fill in a gap. So just wanted to show you that. Okay, so there's our front door. So we noticed a little bit of the trim's missing. They had started to remove the strips that you find in the mobile homes, in manufactured homes, quite a bit. So some of those are still there, but there's other areas like here where they've actually spackled over them because they were in the process. This up there was, there was a fireplace here and they took the fireplace down, and so they just really didn't quite know what to do with that part there, but that's also why some of the trim is missing, because they were just in the process of you know, making it look more like less like a mobile, I guess. And then that looks like they used to have a vented microwave that they've taken that out. So but it's all sealed up tight. So they've just been doing a lot of work on the inside interior, just changing it out. Here's our laundry room off the kitchen. Big laundry room with a area that they use for pantry, and there's a door, and it looks like, okay, so the door is actually missing off here. I'm not sure where it's at, but that's where your unit's at. Okay, and then this goes out back. Let's see, what is this there? Okay, so that's just your panel box. And then this goes out to the back porch, which can go down to the parking area. I'm going to go ahead and go around. So here's our kitchen area. They've done some work on this as well, which was, I don't think I showed you the list. That's a freezer. So here's your dining area, back living area, front door, and then the master suites here. Again, there's trim missing, but that's their doggy. Here's the master bathroom. Again, they've got, trim that needs to be put back up, and they've started doing some plastering. Jacuzzi tub, toilets back here. And then there's your double sinks. So they've done some nice upgrades. What they've gotten done has been nice. Okay, and then there's 2 closets. When I get close to the doggy, he starts barking. They're kind of sort of walk-ins, but they're identical corner closets there. So we're good. Thank you. I just figured I'd take a picture from the distance. Thank you. And then here's a list of the work that they have done since 2019. And there's their sweet little girl. She's sharing with us something about the house. They were going to take down this wall. That's why you'll see this is a nice little pantry, or you could use it as a coat closet. But you see the hole there? They were checking, and this is actually a load-bearing wall, so they couldn't take the wall down. That's why that hole is there. Hi, cutie. You gonna wave hi? No? You gonna say hi? Anyways, so that's that. You good? Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Oh well. Okay, so here's a short hallway. Again, laundry room. We came around. Remember, that was the door that went out to the back, and then that goes into the kitchen. And again, all the trim's missing just because they had started working on the walls. But they've done, the flooring's been updated. They when they bought it, it actually had high-low carpet throughout, including the bathrooms. So that's been removed, and they've put in the LVP. Just a regular closet there. And then, so that's bedroom 2. And then here is bedroom 3. So with another.
There is a hole right here.
Okay.
Just so they know. It's right back there.
Oh, there's a hole right
Plumbing.
back
We had to
there.
have plumbing repair.
Okay. So they had some plumbing fixed, and that just needs to be redone. Okay, so the property owner told me that actually, if you want, they plan on leaving the fencing, but they're gonna. They said if you want the chickens, you can have them, because they can't take them where they're going. That's your call. But beyond it, there's all of this. I'm guessing your property line goes to about this big tree over here, but this whole area they've got fenced. For a garden. I don't know if you can see that with the sunshine, but all of this is a garden area, which is pretty cool. So anyways, just wanted to pass that on to you. Anywho, that's it. Bye.